Hi, my name's Yvonne and I'm a UK Stampin' Up demonstrator, and what I'm going to show you today is the Christmas Whimsy card kit. So in this kit you have 2 cards. I'm sorry about the glare on this, unfortunately. So you have these 2 wonderful cards. So you have one with a Christmas tree and then season's greetings, and then the other one with a sleigh, and you've got person walking behind and one in front. So I'll show you what you get in your kit. So to start off with, you get your base cards, which are already pre-printed. So you get 4 of those, and then you get 4 of these cards. So they're all nicely pre-printed. And in your kit you'll get your instructions. You'll also get an ink pad, which is an ink spot of night and navy. You'll get your stamping block. We have the dots, the glue dots. We have some dimensionals and some stars. There is some twine. We have some little labels that have got gold edging around them. We have some gold stars, and then this is the stamp set. So pop it that way around. So you have a season's greetings, wishing you peace, joy and love now and throughout the coming year. And then we also have the merriest of Christmas wishes to you. And then we've got some little snowflakes and some stars. So that is a stamp set. And then finally we have the die cuts to put on your card. So there we go. Now I'll put a link below to this kit. What I do want to remind you of is it's still our celebration till the 30th of September. And what that means is if you spend over £45, then you can choose free products from our celebration catalogue. And I'll just get the... So this is our celebration catalogue. And you have the bedazzling papers. There is the Penguin Playmate papers. We have a beautiful Feel Like Home stamp set. Then we have beautiful penned papers, 12 by 12s, which is in black and white. We have the Peaceful Prince, which is the deers. There is a stamp set which is Counting Sheep, and depending on how much you purchase, then you can also get the dies for free. Then we have the textures and frames. Now I've seen quite a lot of interesting designs being done with this particular one. We have some shadow dies. People who have die machines. Then we have a dahlia, the delicate dahlias. And then if you want to host a party, then we have a free host stamp set. And if you want to join and become a demonstrator, your starter kit is £99, which you choose whatever you want from your starter kit. You'll receive £130 worth of products, and also you can receive a free bundle from the mini catalogue, the autumn winter mini catalogue. So if you want to join them, I'll put a link below, and then you can request to join. Right. So let me get started on this card then. I'm going to use this one, I think, and I'm going to go by the instructions. So this is the one we're starting with, and it tells you everything that you require. So first off, we need to use the Night of Navy stamp set with the stamps on the background, so I'm going to do that now. Now I'm in a little bit of an awkward, rip that off so it doesn't make any noise. And then all I need to do is pop the stamp down, lightly tap on here. Now what I am going to do is just to start off with, I'm going to use a scrap piece of card just to see how it's stamping. Yep, that's fine. I've probably got a little bit in the middle, but so I'm just going to lightly tap again. And that's all you need to do, just lightly tap so it touches the actual raised parts of the stamp. There we go. And then we do that again. Try not to drop it. Now this kit is an all-inclusive kit, and we have different kits available, and if you go to the shop you'll be able to see all the different kits that are available. Some don't even have any stamping. I'm just going to press it down, there we go, and that's that part done. So yeah, some don't even have any stamping, they're just backgrounds where you can put different stickers and twine, and all the sentiments are already pre-printed for you. But this one we're actually doing some stamping. Right, so I'm going to go back to my instructions. So the next part is to get the, oops, so we have this here, which is the parcel. I'm just going to gently take it off. And then we also have the person that's walking, which is that one there. So you just need to be a little bit careful when you're removing these, because they've got like little tags. You can snip them with scissors, but most of the time you can just pull them and then just nip them off with the scissors if they are a little bit prominent on your project. I'm just going to pop those there. And that's my, so in your kit you get the dots, these little glue dots which are sticking on one side. Now I'm not going to use those, I'm just going to use my tear and tape, but you can quite easily use your little dots because this isn't raised up. This is all laid flat. Oops. Sorry if I shook the table. This is not my normal crafting table, so I'm trying to keep everything in shot as much as possible. All I'm doing is taking the backing paper off. Making sure it's stuck. I haven't got much nails at the moment, so that's not helping. Somewhere on here I've got a pokey tool, but we'll be fine without it. Right, so all I need to do now is position that about there and pop it down. Now I'm just going to leave that little top bit a bit loose because we've got some twine to put around that. And let's see what tag we've got. The other one. So this is a tag we're using. And I have got my little pokey tool, but you can do this with scissors and just pop it out. And now we can stamp. I'm just going to use this as the background part. And then we'll pick our stamp. So on the instructions, it is the merriest of Christmases to you, which is that one. I'm just going to remove this one back on its thing. And then we've got that one there. Make sure it's the right way round. And again, I'm just going to lightly tap. And then position that on there. And hope it's all linked up because I can't really see. There we go. That's excellent. So I'm just going to use the twine I've got and use my scissors to cut it. So I'm just, you can measure if you want to, but I've just eyeballed it. And then this tag can come looping it through there. And then I'll bring my little card back in, and then we can just tie it around the parcel just there. And a little knot. Oops. There we go. I'm just going to snip that. Now I think on the instructions it actually puts some dots at the back of here. Now because I didn't get those out, I'm just going to change that up and put some 3D foam at the back of it. You have the 3D foam in the kit, but I'm just using my bigger, the larger ones, that's all. And there we go. And then we can actually raise this one. I'm just going to cut down, oops. Realised I've got my, just going to cut some of my 3D foam down. It's slightly too big, but you won't have this problem because you'll have the right size. Stick that on there. And that is the first card. I'm absolutely loving that. Now we have got some stars that you can add to it if you want to, and it looks like we do add stars to this, so I'm just going to add them. Only a couple. And to pick them off with the scissors. Oh, drop that one. Oops. It's got a little bit sticky at the back, so I'm just popping them off onto the card. I think as well my fingers are a little bit greasy, so it's just sticking to my fingers rather than sticking where it should do. There we go. So you can add as few or as many as you want, and that just gives it a little bit of sparkle. So there you go, that is the first card. Let me just go to the next one. Now this is the one with the Christmas tree and the step ladders. So again, just move my cards. I'm going to bring in this here. So this is the base card. And again, we're going to use the stars. Now what I normally do is just use the back of the actual stamp pad, that's the stamping block. Sometimes I have two stamps on the same block, but you just need to be careful with that because you'll get ink on your fingers if you do that. So again, I'm just going to stamp the stars. On here. Try not to smudge. It's always best to have some something underneath where you're stamping, just to give it a little bit of cushioning. I'm sorry if I'm out of shot and it's rocking a little bit. I'm literally stood up doing this, so which is not something I normally do, and it's gone over there. I think that'll be enough for now. So there we go, that's the stars stamped. Now on, where's our little cutout? I've not probably got that one out yet. So the next one is this one here. So again, I'm just going to gently take it off. Put it over there. Now on this one, we've got a star, but we've actually got a set of gold stars somewhere. Yes. So here are the gold stars, so we can just peel that off. Pop that on there. Like so. And then all we need to do now is actually put this on there. So keep losing things. So again, I'm going to use my tear and tape, but you could quite easily use the dots that are provided. Tear and tape's not going to be quite as narrow, so I'm just going to snip it down a little bit. See how this goes. Because it's going against the ladders. It's worked out quite well actually. Just to pop it there. if I'm not using my tearing tape, I'd use my glue. And again, I can't get the backing off. There we go. Come on. There we go. We're getting there in the end. See if my pokey tool will make it a bit better. Seem to be getting it stuck to my fingers, but never mind. One last bit, just there. There we go. And then I can just position that so the star's there. Trying to make it a little bit straighter so the doesn't look as though it's the ladder's falling over. And then all we need to do is get our little sentiment, and this one's going to have season's greetings. So again, just going to take that off, and my season's greetings is there. Pop it down, put that back on there. I have put this on a bit skewy, but I can, because it's a photopolymer stamp, then you can see where you're positioning it. Again, I'm just going to lightly tap and then press it firmly, and then we have season's greetings on there, which is excellent. Right, now all we have to do now is pop the sentiment on there, which again, we've got some of the twine, so just wrap it around your fingers a couple of times, and then the idea is to put it down and then put some 3D foam on the back of it, the dimensionals, and then that will keep it in place. Let's see how we go. Not that great with doing things like this. And probably put some dots or something down just to hold it in place as well. I can't see that. Yeah. I'm just going to tie a knot in it at the end, and then hopefully that'll help it keep it together while we wrap it. Maybe keep the knot at the back. Yeah, I'm going to have to just pull the knot a bit tighter. Make sure it doesn't come undone. And I'm going to put a little bit. So you can do this with your dots, but I'm just going to put some little tape, the double-sided tape, and take that off. And put the knot on the tape keep it in a sort of position. And then take my dimensionals off. Oops, don't want to put it on upside down. And then we can just hold that in place. And there we go. So you've just got some little bit of twine at the back of it, just to give it a little bit more depth. And then you can stamp on the inside the other sentiment, which is, let me just bring that back, which is wishing you a peaceful joy and love now and throughout the coming year. So there you go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the little video of these two cards and how we made them. And I'm sure once you get this kit, you have a lot more ideas of what you can do with it. There are other demonstrators on YouTube that do alternatives using these kits, so you'll be able to see what they can create. But never forget that you've got your stamp sets now, so you'll be able to use them. So here you can create a background and then just put a sentiment, or you can create your own tags, whatever you want to do. So once you have this kit, then you've got your stamp set, you've got your ink pad, and you can have a go at anything. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll put all the links below, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.